But the biggest thing, man, just getting guys to understand, like, showing up ain't okay. Like, oh, I'm here. So what? Like,
Yeah.
that's the minimum. You're doing the bare minimum, expecting,
Big
like
results.
like you've done something. You ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing you've only did one thing I asked you to do, and you barely showed up on time. Like, things that are not written down are often forgotten. I know my coach, Coach Bubbo, used to say that all the time. Things that are not written down are going to be forgotten. And then Dr. Miles Monroe said that you retain 33% of what you hear. That's not a lot. That's below. That's daggum near zero, right? Because remember, if we're going on a regular grading scale, like a 50 or a 60, that's a D. A 70, right? 70
Yeah,
is C.
C.
80 is a B. Above that, right,
Yeah.
is a A. Or I'm sorry, a 90 and above, right? So if we're going by that grading scale, 33, you study to show yourself that you don't know nothing,
Yeah.
right? Or we got to get you checked or something, right? For a learning disability, one of the two. So I was like, dag. And Dr. Monroe is a very wise man, that we're all thankful for his life and his teaching. And I heard that, and I was like, dag, this is why we write stuff down.
Yeah.
And even in the day and age of technology and all that, there's nothing that can surpass a notebook, right? Pen, paper, pad, right? It's because it goes from the mind to the hand to the paper, and you feel that. You're like, okay, cool. And flipping pages just triggers something in your brain, and just something simple, right? Showing up on time, writing down notes, and paying attention. That ain't hard, is it?
Not at all.
How hard was it to get people to be on time consistently?
That living song?
Yeah.
Pretty hard.
Why? But what does that show you?
I think it just shows how much you care.
Yeah.
That's really just the effort and how much you really care. Like, are you here just to play football, or are you here to, like, win? Like, one thing my dad always told me from the start, oh my God, like when I was young. It's like, if you're playing sports just for fun, like, don't even bother going to the game or practice and other stuff. You're playing for the wrong reason. If you're not playing to win, then what's the point of even playing in general?
Right.
And I think that was my biggest problem from even my old school and here, especially here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are we really doing? We just talk more than what we actually do. We're not doing stuff to actually win. We're just doing it. We're just going through the motion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even saying just saying like players in general. I'm just like this is some stuff we have to fix. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just try to take guys like one by one, like, hey, like, this is the proper way to do it. Like, what we're doing right now, this is not what it is. It's how it's supposed to look and how it's supposed to feel.
Right.
Like, when you first came in, I remember I was like, I told him, I'm like, he might seem like a hard ass, but what he's saying is real, like, it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not sugarcoating nothing. This is how it is in real college football.
Yeah.
You think this is bad? You guys haven't seen
It's
bad.
not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close.
So I'm like,
not even close.
He's putting us in the right positions. This is up to what we just have to do our job. We just
Right.
have to study and just do the little things.
Exactly.
Like, in reality, like, the coach, I always said the coach's job is honestly the hardest because you guys it's way more mental than basically being a player.
Right.
But being a player is obviously it's hard too. But everything has its pros and cons. But what effort are you actually doing?
Right.
If you guys are putting in your 100% effort, can we say the same thing?
Right.
And I think that's really shows wins and losses at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I completely agree. I think it's just the fact of the biggest difference for me was a lot of that, man. Just like little stuff. Like, how hard is it why do I have to say the same thing over and over and over again? And this is before we even get on the field.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't.
This is during meeting rooms.
Yeah, like, hey, where's your paper? Where's your pen? Like, how hard is it to have a paper and pen? Like, it's not hard. Like, it's really not. It's like, that's basic. If I know I got to do this every day, all right, common sense says, you know what? I'm going to have a pen on me every day.
Yeah.
It's not hard to go to Dollar Tree. Like, if y'all wearing Jordans and Yeezys and Balenciaga and like all this other stuff and Gucci and Prada and whatever else, it's not that daggone hard to go to Dollar Tree, spend $1 on a notebook. Oh, I'm sorry, $1.25 plus tax, right? And then get pens. Get 6 pens.
Mm-hmm.
That's $3.